Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing a little update on my little Rogers here. He got in a few days ago now, and we're going to do the first big water change with the pump today. I've been using this little green tote here to do like 20 to 30% changes every day just to keep him fresh and clean, and he eats like a pig. Never leaves anything left over in the tank. Still a little shy, but I don't blame him, but he's definitely coming around. As you see, he is a little nervous with me in here. He's starting to get a little bit more curious. There he goes. And he's coming up, and he's definitely much more hyper than he was. He's visibly happier, I can see. And so today I've decided that we're going to go ahead and kind of put him into the routine and do a 50% change or maybe a little bit more with the pond pump. So I am also going to show you here in a second what I do to prepare for him moving into his semi-permanent home, which will probably be a 20-gallon long, but I do have a lead on a 30-gallon long used, which would be even more optimal, but we'll see. So I'll come back here in a little bit, but let me go show you how I'm going to start pre-setting up his tank before I can actually set it up. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have an Aqua Clear 50, which I actually have never seen before in store. I got this at my local pet store, and I have this set up, and I'm going to tell you a little bit why I have this set up well before he's going into the 20-gallon tank. So sorry, I've got a little bit of a cough, so bear with me. I have this thing pre-set up. Now, I have 4 other tanks in my house. Two of them are cycled, and the other 2 are getting back there. But what I've decided is my healthiest tank, which has actually never had a fish in it, knock on wood. Oh boy, where's wood? I'm going to put this on their tank, set up brand new. They already have their filters, but we're going to build up good bacteria in this filter for Rogers. For when he gets a new tank, I'm probably going to keep him in there for a good 3 to 4 weeks. I want him to grow. I want to be able to monitor his water changes. So this is why I'm getting this set up today. So this thing has a good month to sit on the back of my fish tank. And just kind of collect good bacteria out of the water. It also has some really nice algae growth in the tank, and I want to get things set up. Now, you'll notice that there's a couple of things that I have different. I don't like to use these things for the media bags, because if you ever want to replace or remove them, then you have to get a whole new bag. So I just tie a little knot in there, okay? You'll also notice I am not ever going anywhere near carbon again. Maybe there's some magical thing that carbon does, but I've actually never, I hate the black stuff all over the place. I've never noticed it does any difference in my tanks with or without. So I don't use the carbon. And I also have a little piece of floss here because I like to put a little bit of starter media in, like he has a little 10-gallon, 20-gallon filter on the back of the 10-gallon right now. It's mostly just for water exchange. So when I switch him to the bigger tank, I want to have a little bit of starter media to put in, sorry about that, to put in that filter as well, because obviously I want 2 filters on a 20-gallon no matter what, because of the rotation of the water, good water, circulation. So I want to put some good media in that filter. So I'm going to set this up in my tank, finish my water changes, and I will come back and I'll show you how Rogers is doing at the end. For mid-water change, I just wanted to let you take a little look at this little dude-a-mess. Say hello, Rogers. He's such a pretty color. I wonder if he's going to stay this color or if he's going to color out. If any of you know, let me know, because I'd really like to know if he's going to color out. Anyways, as you'll see, I've got this concoction here. I don't want to injure him because he's so tiny with the jet from the hose. So what I've done is taken a zip tie and actually put like an old, actually it's brand new, bag, like a mesh bag over this, so when the water comes out, but I've left a little bag here at the end, you can see, so the water doesn't get like bunched and shoot out, and I'm hoping it'll like diffuse the water a little bit so it doesn't like run into him, or just in case he swims under it and I have a thermometer in this tank and on the water that is coming out, so I make sure that the water matches like as closely as I can get it. Usually I'm not quite that crazy, but he's so little, I want to make sure that he doesn't get like a temperature shock or anything. I have tested with the master kit before, and I'm going to test after to make sure I can make any adjustments really quick. So I am doing everything I normally do, just a little bit more carefully. Alright, we'll come back after the water change. So I just wanted to show you the little 50 setup on my nice cycle tank. Hello, little babies. So as you see, it's just kind of set up, doing its thing. It's going to hang out here for a couple of weeks in this tank. As you see, I'm algae growing right now. That's just a little bit from the little mess up from the dang suction cup on my palm pumps that I do water changes with. But everybody's very happy in here. Things are nice and bright and clean. And this filter will just hang out, and then I can see it collect bacteria. I love the view this way from the tank. They look so cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you see little Rogers after his bait and switch with the water change, and then we'll, you know, let guys, you go. Little Rogers is all done with his water change. He looks quite happy. No disturbances as of yet. I don't think he minded it too much, but he definitely did not like the sound. But it's okay. He looks really good, and he looks very happy, so I'm not too unhappy about that. All right, guys, I think I've done enough rambling for today. I'll see you in my next video.